All right, this is not a motorcycle video. This is my experience with Apple today. And, well, it starts off earlier this week. So, some of you know I use a MacBook Pro actually, to do most of the editing on the motorcycle videos that I post, and also for the IT work that I do. And overall, I really like it. I'm able to run the Mac OS, and it's efficient enough with memory management and stuff like that that I'm also able to do a good job running Windows in a virtual machine, Linux, different test environments that I want to use, server set up to model things. At any rate, this week, still this week because it's Sunday or Saturday as I'm recording this. My MacBook started having some issues with the touch bar that goes across the where the function keys used to be. The display quit working towards the end, and it would start flickering at me, which is pretty annoying. And then prior to this, I've been having an issue with the charging port occasionally not charging. It shows that the cable is plugged in, but despite any of the 3 different Apple branded chargers that I have, not able to get the laptop to charge without resetting it and rebooting. That's sort of implied, right? Anyway, spent some time, probably about an hour, on the phone with Apple support earlier this week, and we were doing some troubleshooting primarily on the touch bar because this is a simple thing to repeat. Speaking with the Apple representative, we're able to determine that it's a hardware issue and most likely the touch bar would need to be replaced. And not wanting to be without my MacBook for an extended period of time, I said, well, as long as they'll have the parts in so that it can be repaired at the Apple store, I'll go ahead and drive the 2.5 hour one way to Spokane and have them repair this device on site. When I arrived, they did the same basic troubleshooting steps that I'd done over the phone. And let me just pause and say that the people at the store were very friendly. The young woman who did the troubleshooting was very professional. Actually enjoyed my interaction there. However, despite my making sure with the phone technician that they would actually have the parts necessary to repair this at the store, after she diagnosed it, she says, well, it's the touch bar, and when you replace the touch bar, you have to replace the entire top of the laptop, and we don't carry those parts at the store. So, this means that my MacBook is going to get shipped off from Spokane to somewhere, California perhaps, and they're going to have it for 5 to 10 days, leaving me without a MacBook for those 5 to 10 days. And, I understand that. However, had the technician that I spoke with on the phone been on the ball and looked up to see that that part's not replaceable in the store, I would have simply gotten a box sent to me, returned the Apple MacBook to them via the postal service at a time that was most convenient to me, and then had to mail it back to me. The whole reason that I was willing to drive what's essentially a 5-hour trip was to get the device repaired the same day. And having asked multiple times to ensure that the parts would be available, I am more than a little unhappy with Apple, specifically their support people on the phone, for not looking to see that that's not a part that can be replaced in the store. So, there's my rant for the moment. I'm going to hit pause on the record and come back to this in an hour or day, something like that. Probably after I get finished putting the operating system on one of my old Macs so that I can actually get the work done over the weekend that I need to get done. Anyway, let that be a lesson to you. Don't trust those guys on the phone, even if they say they're geniuses. Anthony out.